Hello everybody, yes Professor Pallavi Bhule from KK Wag Education Society. So today we are going to see the classification of temperate fruit crops. So before going towards the classification of temperate fruit crops, here we will discuss first what are the temperate fruit plants. Temperate fruit plants are specific in climatic requirement. They can tolerate both diurnal and seasonal wide fluctuation of temperature and are grown only in the places where winter is distinctively cold. They require exposure to specific chilling temperature for the certain period to break the bud dormancy and initiate the bud break. These fruit plants are generally deciduous and suitable for higher elevation as they can withstand frost. Examples are apple, pear, peach, plum, apricot, almond, strawberry, walnut, pecan nut, cherry, and many more other. So horticultural classification of temperate fruit. So classification is the system of placing an individual or a number in the various groups or to categorize them according to the particular plan or sequence which in conformity with nomenclature. Classification helps to easily identify and name them, to find some idea of closeness to their relationship, to suggest with what other kind they possibly may or may not be interbred or crossed, to suggest the kind with which they possibly may or may not be intergrafted, to suggest soil and cultural requirement and climatic adaptations. So classification on the basis of plant structure. Temperate fruit trees. Fruit borne on the trees growing in the temperate climate such as apple, pear, stone fruits, etc. Temperate small fruit. Fruits generally borne on the vine or the herbaceous plants grown under the temperate climate like strawberry, cranberry, blackberry, blueberry, etc. Temperate nuts. Nuts are categorized by the hard shell outside, separating the kernel and husk of the fruit. Pecan nut, hazelnut, walnut are the good examples of temperate fruit plant producing nuts. Next is the classification based on fruit morphology. Depending on the number of ovaries involved in fruit formation, fruits are classified into three groups: simple fruit, aggregate fruits, multiple, that is also known as composite fruits. So first we will see about the simple fruits. So simple fruits are derived from the single ovary of one flower. Simple fruits are further classified as fleshy and dry fruits. So here we will see what are the fleshy fruits. So these are those fruits whose pericarp or the ovary wall becomes fleshy or succulent at maturity. Temperate fleshy fruits may be either pome or drupe. Pome fruits. The pome is an inferior two or more celled fleshy cyanocarpous fruit surrounded by the thalamus. The fruit is referred as a false fruit as the edible fleshy part is not derived from the ovarian tissues but from the external ovarian tissue, thalamus. Examples of temperate pome fruits are apple, pear, and quince. Next are the drupe fruits or stone fruit. This type of the fruits derived from single carpel. However, the olives is an exception in that the flower has two carpels and four ovules, but one carpel develop. Two ovules are borne in most of the drupes, but one seed develop. In this type of the fruit, the pericarp is differentiated into three distinct layers, that is thin exocarp or pill of the fruit, the mesocarp which is the fleshy, and the hard or the stony endocarp enclosing seeds. Examples of temperate drupe fruits are cherry, peach, plum, and apricot. Next is dry fruits. So this type of the fruit has been classified on the basis of pericarp, ovary wall at maturity. The entire pericarp becomes dry and often brittle or hard at maturity. Next is nut. A fruit in which the carpel wall is hard or bony in texture. Fruit is derived from the hypogynous flower or an epigynous one and is enclosed in dry involucres, that is husk. It is only the one-seeded, but in most cases is derived from two carpels. Examples are walnut, almond, chestnut, hazelnut, and pecan nut. Dry fruits are not juicy or succulent when mature and ripe.